This is not financial advice, not legal advice, for entertainment, educational purposes only, and anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. Listen, Goldman Sachs is trading around $570 at the time of this video. And the reason I'm bringing that up is this. I have all these, I consider them to be shills, telling me how great the AMC forward sales agreement is and how it's great for AMC, it's great for retail investors. So I said, let me see who else engages in this. And it seems like Goldman Sachs has been able to get other companies to engage in this type of behavior, where they're giving Goldman Sachs the opportunity to sell their shares before they receive them, okay? And the thing is, they made an exemption to kind of make it legal. I mean, it's absolutely crazy. But here's the thing. If this is such a great way to raise money, why has Goldman Sachs never done it? I know they say we don't do research, that we close our eyes and throw darts at boards in order to pick stocks. But I went looking, I went digging, and I couldn't find a single time where Goldman Sachs gave somebody permission to sell their shares naked into the market and then get the shares at some time in the future. If this is such a great investment strategy, if this is a great way to raise money, why has Goldman Sachs never engaged in this trading activity? Why have they never allowed anybody to sell their shares naked into the market and then buy back the shares sometime into the future? You know why? Because it dilutes the company's stock. It is terrible for the shareholders. Goldman Sachs makes money manipulating other companies into selling them, allowing them to sell their shares naked into the market, killing value for the shareholders. And everybody knows it's a terrible business model, but because they control Congress, they control the lawmakers, they can engage in this activity that hurts the shareholders with no real consequences. If Goldman Sachs really thought that forward sales agreements was great for raising cash, and great for the companies, why haven't they ever entered into such an agreement with any other company? You know why? Because they know it is nonsense. They know it is an agreement that dilutes the company. They know it's an agreement that dilutes their share price. They know it's an agreement that will be harmful to them. And that's why they don't do it. But they have no problem getting AMC Adam Aaron to do it. Why didn't Adam Aaron just sell the shares into the open market at the market price and get the money right away? What was the purpose of the forward selling agreement? There is a big demand for AMC shares. Had Adam Aaron put those shares into the market at the market price, they would have sold in an instant. How did it benefit AMC to allow Goldman Sachs to sell the shares that they don't own into the market, dilute the price, and then buy them back later? How did that help AMC? If AMC wanted to raise cash, if that was their goal, they could have just sold the shares into the market and they would have been bought up. So there was no reason for no forward sale agreement with Goldman Sachs. None whatsoever, because there's a high demand for AMC shares. This was just another way for Adam Aaron and the board to hurt AMC shareholders. Because if they really wanted to raise cash, if they needed that cash right away, they wouldn't need a forward sale agreement. They would sell the shares into the open market right away and have the cash the same day or the next day. But they didn't do that. They allowed Goldman Sachs to go out in the market, sell the shares they don't own with the, I won't say guarantee because there's no guarantee, with the belief that they're going to buy them back in the future. Absolute nonsense to me. Okay? Absolute nonsense. It's just another way for them to take advantage of shareholders. And once again, if this forward sale agreement is such a great way to raise money, why hasn't Goldman Sachs ever allowed anybody to do that with their shares? Anyway, please leave some comments. Tell me what you think. Why do you think Goldman Sachs has never allowed anybody to sell their shares into the market before they received them? Anyway, have a great day. God bless. I appreciate y'all on this journey with me.